wonky today badly because I
Mine
don't
has
know.
been a lot the past week or so.
Yeah,
And
it's
I think
been
some
really
of it's
bad.
the weather.
I think so too because my phone won't stay in Wi-Fi, and whenever it does, it's really crappy. And 3G, it it either goes from 3G to 1X, and it's really annoying. So I'm supposing we should probably say hi to everybody. So hi everybody. I
Hi,
don't even know.
everyone.
I don't even know if there's anyone here yet, but
I
hi
am
anyway.
trying to get to the chat area and it shows that you're live.
Yep. And nobody's here yet. Oh, I should probably put it in the group.
Details. Well, we told people that we weren't going to be doing it, so
Yeah, that's true.
we might just be talking to ourselves for a while, which I'm okay with.
I always talk to myself.
I've got a huge lag on my computer right now.
Yeah. What is going on? What?
Jen and Ronnie are here. Hey, guys.
Hi.
I'm going to move my stand down because it's a little high. So look at the top of my head for a minute. Hopefully that's a little bit better. I can adjust it as needed.
I'm so not used to being on Facebook on the computer. It is weird.
See, and you do everything on your phone, and I'm much more used to doing everything on my laptop. That if I try to do something on my phone, I'm lost. Oh, I got a notification 2 minutes ago. Hi.
Yay.
I like it. I like it a lot.
I like it. I like it a lot.
I've got so much loose hair right now.
Okay. It is in the group. And
Yay.
good.
We decided to do it anyway.
Yes, we did.
And we have nothing official planned today. So, what do we want to talk about today?
I got my Ulta stuff, my freebie haul thing. That's completely boring because it's just skincare and
I don't
masks.
find skincare boring. I like skincare.
Well, most people would not want to see a haul full of, face masks and foot masks and stuff. They want to see makeup.
Jen, don't drop your phone.
Don't drop. That might be why we have a headache. You just
Yeah.
gave us a headache. You
Oh,
dropped us.
oh, my poor aching head.
It hurts so bad.
Then you're not doing it right.
You're something else.
But what else is the question?
I don't want to know.
Oh, I kind of want to talk about the subject that we've been talking about for the last 24 hours, but knowing that we're going to do videos, you know what I mean?
You know what? It's okay because you know what? It's okay.
It's first and foremost in my brain, and
It's been in my brain too. I can't get it out. And I think that we should talk about it and we could consider it like an introduction to the series.
it's kind of given me anxiety, to be quite honest.
Hi, why are you doing okay?
Get
Hi.
here. Who are you? Are you Bruce Wayne? He's being
Batman.
shy. Mr. Shy. The other one's my other son's at school, and then the princess, of course, is napping. So you will probably hear him throughout this entire show because, well, he's a noisy kid.
Kids are kids.
Yeah, I kind of like him. He's laying down on my side of the bed on my pillow.
So I didn't realize whenever I sent you that it was going to turn into what it's turned into. But I think just like the inventory, I think it's a good idea.
Hey, Hand.
Hi,
Um,
Hint.
I think if it has anything to do with my numbers, in the sheer amount of stuff that I own, you should always assume that it's going to turn into a big deal with me.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
not in a
But it's a
bad
good
way.
thing.
It's in a
No.
face reality kind of way.
Right. So we might as well just go ahead and talk about it.
Go ahead, since you started the whole mess.
There was a video that I saw on
Corey
YouTube.
Side.
Who is it?
Corey Side.
There you go, Corey Side. See, I already forgot the name. And she did a video on what she saw on Reddit, which was a spreadsheet, and obviously it's not perfect. And someone made it, and it was to tell you how many eyeshadows. How many years it'll take you to use up your eyeshadows. So you list all of your stuff on the spreadsheet.
With the weights, it has an equation on how often you wear makeup, how many colors you use to apply, and it will average how many years it will take you to use the amount of eyeshadow that's in your inventory.
So we went ahead and we took it a step further than that, and we decided to include other categories.
Because we're nuts, and we really can't do it. It needs to be done. It needs to be done.
So there's going to be some videos that you're going to see with me, Jessica, and Paula.
And for those of you that don't know Paula, she is a beauty guru, made me do it.
Yeah. And if whenever that video comes out, I'll have all the links and everything. But if you want the link anyway, I'll go ahead and just message me on Instagram, and I'll send it. And I'm sure Ronnie, I'm sure you've got like so much makeup that you just can't wait to go ahead and get the link.
It's going to take him a long time to use up all of his red lipstick.
Oh, absolutely. I'm sure he's got like 150. Don't you, Ronnie?
And his cornflower blue eyeshadow.
Yes. Yes.
Does Mimi come to mind?
Yes. And his blush.
Oh, yeah.
You think we have a lot?
You know, and he highlights to the moon.
Yes, and absolutely. Back. And back. Twice.
What you doing, crazy kid? Jen, you should be scared to do it, because I was scared, and I've finished my eyeshadow, but I have not finished my other categories. I had to stop some of my categories because I won't even tell you how many decades, but
I think those are going to be discussed in the video at least.
Yeah. It kind of makes me sick.
Mom.
Ronnie is a dude.
Ronnie is the one that I went to school with in elementary school.
Ronnie's a dude. And hi, Amanda's mom.
He was friends with Sean Robinson.
Jen, it is overwhelming, and I will be addressing this big time in this coming month or two. I think we all are.
Yeah.
It's kind of sickening.
It is. It's, yeah.
Ronnie has an intergalactic highlight. Nice.
And I think it's important for everyone to do this. Not only just the inventory, but this. It puts it into a whole new perspective. And I understand if you're scared. And if you're scared, all the more reason why you should be doing it.
If you're scared, say you're scared. I think it's going to be very telling when Yana does hers, since we were chatting earlier and she thought she had, what, like 10 years worth of eyeshadow? I can't wait for her to crunch her numbers, especially when that 10 years is going to be more like 15 or 20.
Because she doesn't wear makeup like we do. She doesn't wear eyeshadow every single day.
Exactly.
She might wear makeup 2 or 3 times a week, if that. So that's going to be...
And when she does, she doesn't always wear a full face.
Right.
But I think we underestimate what we have first and foremost, and I think we overestimate how much we use when we use it.
Yeah. I mean, things are going to go bad. Things are going to go bad. this much is a fact. Unless we layer like we've never layered before.
I do layer, but I don't go crazy. I mean, my eyelids still move.
Yeah, we need to be a clown or makeup artist.
And you are lucky that you only have one palette left because
Yep.
you can use that in a reasonable amount of time.
Yep.
It's kind of scary. I am curious now that I'm thinking about it.
Bye, Mom.
Is she leaving us?
Yeah, she's bored.
Well, I mean, she's not a makeup girl. But
Love
thank
you,
for
Mom.
stopping by. Just because I'm curious, I want to know what it tells me one palette, how long one palette would last. Just because I'm a nerd. I'm a numbers nerd, which you guys already knew that. But I am just genuinely curious. Like the Naked 3. How long
does it take to use one eyeshadow?
No, like that palette.
Okay.
Like, according to the math on this, how long would it say that it would take me to use that palette? So let me get to it.
Oh, that's a good idea. All right.
I'm such a numbers person.
I'm curious to know too, because it'll give us an idea too of how far off it is.
I have to scroll down and delete out everything, basically, because I have so much. All right, let's do it.
Why did I click out of that?
I don't know. Is anyone else a numbers nerd? I'm curious if anyone is as big as a...
I'm not like you. I'm always curious, but I'm not like you, I don't think.
Okay, according to the calculations, if you wear eyeshadow 5 days per week and use every single time, it will take you just under a year to pan. That seems pretty ambitious. I mean, that seems low to me. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe the equations are off. But I have it at 12 pans. Each pan is 0.05 ounces for a total of 0.6. Unless the numbers on that are off. Let me see. Yeah, 0.05. Each one is 0.05.
Yeah, it's 0.05, yeah. See,
0.816 years. That's...
something's not right here because it says for mine, if I wear eyeshadow just for the Naked palette 6 days a week and use 6 colors, it'll take me 0.45 years, so right under half a year. Well, that's not right.
I don't agree with that equation. But see,
No.
This is why I look this stuff up.
I don't agree with that because that's
fast.
And if I use 4, it's 0.68, and we both, I guess if you consider all the times that we did not wear eyeshadow, it might be probably, at least for me, it would be an average of 4 days a week. Maybe 5. Let's go with 5 because that's more realistic. Maybe.
I can count on both my hands how many times I haven't worn makeup this year. And there's no way I can finish that palette in under 6 months. There's no way.
No, there's not, because I don't know if you saw my palette from the beginning I think you did, of last year. I had an eyeshadow that was almost gone. I only had just a little tiny bit. So I don't think that the equation is right.
And that makes it even scarier because you know what my number is.
Right. So if we take that into consideration,
I should probably double that number, and I will be dead before my collection is done.
I'll be 73 years old before my blush is gone. Hi, Kyra.
Hey, Kyra. I just this has me feeling so much anxiety. Just the thought of it.
Luckily, we're on the right track.
We are.
I don't see myself buying makeup, and I'm thinking about unsubscribing to Darling Girl only because of that. But at the same time, I think that that's helping me not buy even more. I don't know. I need to think about that one for a minute.
Honestly, at this point, I'm going to put it out there before my no buy is up. At this point, it makes me sick just to think about buying makeup right now. I mean, obviously there's things that I'm going to run out of. I need setting spray. I have not bought any setting spray. I'm out of it. I don't own any right now. I'm almost out of mascara. And granted, they're not needs, but if I'm going to even attempt to use up some of this other stuff where like I have problem areas, I need the accompaniments, if you know what I mean.
Right. Didn't you say that you had a way that you could try to make setting spray?
I haven't tried it yet, but I might.
You should, because that might prevent you. Yes, Kyra. That's what we're talking about, is that spreadsheet.
That's exactly what we were talking about. And it's disgusting. I am absolutely disgusted right now. And it's things like this that make me glad that our channels are panning channels. And not for any of you guys that do hauls and stuff like that. If that's your thing and that's what you want to do, that's awesome. But I'm glad I don't do that on my channel. I'm so glad I don't do that on my channel.
I'm relieved that I do that on my channel this year, and I don't want to.
I feel sick. I feel absolutely sick. What, baby? The movie's over.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you just play with your toys for a few minutes?
Oh, I like playing that.
You can go play with your Batman.
I did the.
Okay, go play with him. He is so cute. Goodness, he is cute. He's rotten, but he is so stinking cute.
He is. I don't know. At the same time, I absolutely love makeup. It's not like I hate makeup.
I do, but at this point, I'm wondering, does my love of makeup outweigh my desire not to be a wasteful person? Because, like, I know without a shadow of a doubt that makeup is going to go bad and it's going to be thrown away, i.e. wasting it and wasting money. And can I go and buy new things and truly enjoy them with a good conscience, knowing that other things are going to get thrown away?
Right.
I honest to God don't know at this point. I don't know. This is like heavy stuff for me lately. It's weighing on me greatly.
It's why whenever you were talking about, like, for example, the Bare Minerals, the mineral veil, and I said just use it with the foundation, even if you have to use less instead of buying powders, because otherwise it's all going to sit there. I know you prefer it with the mineral, with the mineral makeup, but you have so much.
Powder, I don't have much of. I don't. Powder is not a problem for me. I have so much stinking powder. It's not even funny.
How much powder do you have?
Not a lot. Not a lot. And I don't have like in the grand scheme of things, I don't have a lot of foundations either. I mean, I have probably enough to get me through next year, but a year's worth of foundation to me is not a lot.
No, that's not a lot for me.
If I had 10 years worth of foundation,
that would be a problem.
Okay.
I know that for a fact, I'm going to go through each one of the foundations I have. I don't have different brands of foundations. I've got one brand.
Right.
And that's it.
I will be right back because he's not going to leave me alone unless I go get his Kindle.
That's okay. So yeah, I think that just this whole spreadsheet thing, I think it's eye-opening and it's scary. I mean, it'll obviously all be covered in the video, but the blushes that I have, really, I mean, I have no idea. I'm at that point still where I don't really want to declutter. And the people that love makeup are panners. So who am I going to send all the stuff that I want to declutter to? Other panners? How is that fair? So I'm kind of stuck. What do I do with it? I can't necessarily give it away on my channel because it's a lot of it is used or was swatched or whatever. So I have no idea what I want to do. Or should I just go ahead and just try to use it all? Powder products, I'm not so worried about. Lipsticks, I am.
I think, knowing my personality type, I feel like I need to try to use it all. If something has gone bad, I will absolutely get rid of it. If I have a surplus of something and a friend of mine says, oh, I really like that, I'd love to try that, I will send it to them. But I don't feel like I can throw good stuff away. You know what I mean?
I don't think that throwing it away is the answer, but giving it to friends is, or donating it to like a homeless shelter or something, or a woman's shelter, because I know that they take new makeup. So things that you haven't even opened yet, they can actually go to a good cause. I know that there's other causes that takes gently used makeup and they give it to women in need. And I think that that's something that we should promote as well.
Hey, Kathy.
Because hi, Kathy. Because I really feel like I understand wanting to use it all. I want to use all my stuff too, but is it realistic that you're going to use, or I'm going to use all of our lipsticks before they go bad?
Absolutely not.
So why not give, while they are still good, why not give them to someone or an organization where they could go ahead and give it to someone that would actually give it to someone and it would get used.
Right.
That is the point. Instead of just saying, oh, well, it's gone bad, now I can't give it to anyone, and you throw it away.
Yeah, that is true. And I have some lip glosses that are still like sealed in the plastic. And in my state, that's the only way they will take a makeup product is if it's sealed in plastic. So all the palettes that come in the cardboard are not shrink wrapped, they will not take.
How much do you have that is brand new in the package?
Like of lip stuff?
Huh?
Easily a dozen. Easily.
Maybe try just doing that. Maybe just giving it to a good cause. Thank you, Kathy, by the way. I didn't want to.
Yeah, in this state, they won't accept gently used at all.
I know that there's one online and you can actually mail it to them.
Yeah, it's in Washington, I think. Washington State. If I could sit down in my collection today and pull things that are still good that could be donated to a charity, a women's shelter, whatever, that they took gently used stuff, I would have half of my collection.
Then maybe you should consider that.
But there isn't anything local. And the amount of stuff to ship it, I don't have a paying job. You know, I can't spend $50 to ship a box. Do you understand what I'm saying?
But would you rather just spend $50 to ship it or waste hundreds, if not thousands of dollars on the makeup?
That's
because
true.
They went bad.
Yeah, and that is a good point. If you send it now, it'll melt. You have to send it in the cooler months.
Well, yeah, you definitely have to send it in the cooler months.
I wish I wish there was an easy answer here. I do.
Yep.
I wish I had my two nieces that are 16, or well, one will be 16 in a couple of days. I wish they were into makeup. Neither one of them is.
Right.
16-year-old girls, and the one wears no makeup. The other one only wears lip gloss and like lip balm and black eyeliner. That's it.
Wow.
And I've given her black eyeliners.
Right.
I don't know. I'm just...
None of it is an easy answer. None of it.
It's not. But then there's also I mean... And
at the same time, I'm telling you to go ahead and say, hey, why don't you just go ahead and give half of your stuff to a charity? And I'm sitting there in my head going, there ain't no way I'm going to do that.
Well, that's what I was just getting ready to say.
You know?
There's stuff, and I know it's going to go to waste, and I would love to share it with people that can genuinely use it. But at the same time, I'm like, they're my pretties, they're my precious. You know, I mean, I know you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's like, how do you decide sending a box to people that you don't know what their preferences are? Like, how do you know that if you go through 50 lip glosses and you send 25 out, that you've chosen the right 25 to get rid of? You know what I'm saying?
Well, if it's a charity, then they'll find a use. They'll find it.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm probably not explaining it right. I just...
it's the same way as how you get rid of things and you fill up bags of stuff and then you call or set up online or whatever the trucks to come and pick up the stuff. It's that same thing, only makeup.
But it's not, because a lot of the stuff that I get rid of has no purpose in my life anymore. I either really just don't like it, or it doesn't fit me or my kids or whatever. It has zero purpose, but makeup has a purpose to me.
From that perspective, you've used things up that you didn't like, that you simply found a use for because... So if you can get rid of stuff that you don't like in your home, we should be able to do that for our physical appearance as well. If there's clothes that we don't like, we give it up. If there's jewelry we don't like, we give it up. So if we don't like our hair, we change it.
But the word is should. You said we should be able to.
We should be able to do that for makeup too.
But can we? Can I? Because I
know I can. I've gotten better about that. It's not 100%.
Logically, I totally understand what you're saying. I totally get it, and I agree with you.
Right,
but into practical application, that's the question.
Right.
And I don't know if I can. How many things have you gotten rid of in the last 2 months, and you're like, oh, Jess, do you want these? And I'm over here saying, oh, well, I have something that's similar to this, and you know, I really don't like that color, I really don't need this color. In the back of my mind, as I'm telling you these things, I'm like, oh, but you've never tried this one before, it's something new. And it's like a war within my own head.
Yeah.
And I know that sounds crazy.
No, it doesn't. It's like the makeup swaps that I did a lot of last year. Same concept. You know, not only are you getting rid of like makeup that you don't want anymore, in your head you're like, you're getting new to you makeup for free.
Exactly. If you haven't
so
seen
how
it,
so how could you turn down free makeup? So it's definitely a struggle. So I understand.
Kathy, that is, that's a great idea. The problem is, for me, I don't have a lot of local friends. I am not in the same place I'm not in the same place in life that other people are at my age, because I had children much later in life. And a lot of the local people, they're just in a different stage of life than I am, or they don't wear a lot of makeup. And I hope that if anyone is from this area that's watching doesn't take offense, but I live in a rather affluent area, and I'm not.
I'm so offended.
Mom, we're not house poor by any means, but a lot of the stay-at-home moms in this area can go get their nails done every week, go get their hair done once, a month or whatever, have gym memberships, have pools in their backyard. They have these ridiculously large, brand new model type homes. That's not my life. I don't have that. And the people that, if I am casual friends with them in this area, would be appalled that I wanted to share my new or my gently used makeup with them, because that just isn't done. I'm the fly in the milk here, if that makes any sense. And I don't fit in with a lot of the local people, so I don't have a lot of local friends. I hope I explained that right. I'm sure it came off as completely like snobby, and I did not mean it that way, but totally different walk of life here.
Well, you offended me and you offended Kathy so hard.
I'm sure.
No.
Kathy, she gets offended easily. I'm offended
Oh,
that
I
you
know.
offended Kathy.
And I'm offended that you're offended, that she's offended, that we're all offended.
I'm offended that you're offended, that I'm offended, that you're offended.
I quit.
And I'm offended.
I quit. I'm just offended. Squared.
Infinity. Times 2.
Times 3.
Times infinity. Plus. Times infinity. Plus 1.
Plus 2.
See, we could go on forever.
Yes, we can. For an infinity.
That laugh. I needed that laugh. You know what I need to do? Since we need to use up makeup, I didn't put any sparklies on today. I need sparkles.
If anybody has any tips on how to, on anything.
Yeah, give us some tips.
How can you take, for example, a $60 eyeshadow palette and just say, oh, I can just give that away?
See, and that hurts me.
That hurts. I can't do that. I can't do that. I could get rid of something, that's cheap. Right. Elf.
I don't, honestly, I don't know.
And anytime that if pretty much anything that I've gotten rid of that was high end, it was because it was in a makeup swap. Because I couldn't just give it away for nothing. And well, as a result of that, you end up with more stuff.
I don't know. This is like total dilemma.
It is.
Total dilemma. And I don't know that I could do swaps. I mean, I could swap with people that I personally know, even if I just know them from like being on YouTube and I'm very comfortable.
Right.
But I couldn't swap with the average person. I couldn't swap with someone I don't know.
People are gross.
I'm not a total germaphobe, but I'm not.
People are gross. I'm going to just say it. People are gross.
I'm OCD. People don't necessarily have the same hygienic levels that I'm accustomed to.
Mm-hmm.
And people are gross. People are gross at times. And some of this is in my head. I know. I'll think about, okay, did someone like sneeze on their palate or just stupid stuff. And I know it's because it's in my head.
Right. But entirely possible. So I get it.
And I know that those problems are mine. I own those problems. It's not an other people problem. It's a me problem. Yes, we are in a pickle, Ronnie. It's like catch-22.
Yep. And I did try to sell some things on Instagram, and I did get rid of some things. In fact, I think it was Kathy that bought the MAC palette. the big one.
Did you see Kathy's last comment? She said, I would love to swap stuff. I'm fascinated to see what someone would send me they think I would like. Here's the problem with that, Kathy, at least from my perspective.
Yeah.
I don't think people are going to send you things that they think you're going to like. I think they're going to send you things that they just don't want anymore. That's from my perspective. What do you think, Amanda?
Oh, that's my perspective, because that's what I would do.
Yeah.
That's what I would do, unless it's actually like going to the store and doing like $100 swap to get brand new things, and that's different. But if it's from your own collection, and if it's something that I absolutely 100% love,
you're not going to get rid of it anyway.
No.
I think we're just too daggone logical and realistic.
But I also know that I'm not going to be wearing these blushes until I'm 73.
That's true.
So what am I going to do?
We're in a pickle.
We are in a pickle.
And I could eat some pickles right now because pickles.
I mean, there's some blush palettes that I'm thinking of, but guess that I can get rid of. But guess, e.l.f. An e.l.f. palette.
Yeah. I can't tell you how many times on this no buy that I have put stuff into a cart just to get that shopping high and then X'd out of the browser.
Yeah, me too.
There's something seriously wrong with me. It's like window shopping online.
No, there's nothing wrong with you. That's normal. That's normal.
But the fact that I still want to do it, that's the problem. I need to stop. I need to stop it.
I just got a message from Google Compliance Department. Somebody has been alerted them to the stream that we should ask you to please wear something more modest. Please put on less revealing clothes. Please put on a coat. There should be no private areas on display. Please consider this your final warning.
It came up in the chat. I'm just curious.
What are we showing?
I don't know.
We would appreciate your immediate cooperation, or we will have to suspend the stream. I'm wondering if they're talking about you.
Because I'm wearing a tank top?
Yep.
Seriously?
Probably.
Well, if you go to the channel, please put on a coat. There should be no private areas on display. A coat in the middle of summer. And you think that...
At the moment, you are in breach of terms and conditions. Suggestive nudity is not allowed on our streams. I don't think that this is real.
That's why I'm saying go to the channel. It's probably a troll. Because if you go to the channel, which if you go to the right-hand side, it's got those 3 little dots. Go to the channel. It's like it's a nothing channel.
Oh, well then. I did not even think that it was a channel. Well, then never mind. I was like, what?
It has to be a channel.
Well, if they suspend it, then we'll know.
But just look at the wording of it.
Yeah.
It's absurd. Do you think that Google would word things that way?
Who knows?
Put on a coat? Do you think Google would say something like that?
Who knows anymore?
It is a troll. And yes, I called you a troll. I hope you're offended. Since you are ignoring us, yeah, because that's professional wording. Come on, people. We will receive an official email confirmation, because if they were actually legit and they were going to suspend the live stream,
they would have already done it.
Exactly. They're trolls. They're having a good time with it because they got you all worried, and that's what they do. They probably go from live stream to live stream. And
probably. I wasn't even thinking at the time. I wasn't, whatever.
it's just a slightly more creative troll than the last one.
It is. It is. I liked the other one better.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not gonna block it.
Nah, let them go.
Let him go.
That's the thing. If you feed trolls, they keep going. Oh, look, now it's the YouTube police.
Ah,
And look, we have illegal, unauthorized music streaming. Blah blah blah. Yada
we
yada.
do.
Yada.
That's great.
It's a troll that's got multiple channels.
Yep.
But you know what? I will give them this. It was entertaining for a few minutes.
It
took my mind
was.
off of the nonsense that we were dealing with.
So true.
So thank you, troll. I appreciate it.
We love you. Mwah. The cat guy. Can we have the cat guy back?
That's yeah, the cat guy. He was different.
He was definitely different.
YouTube police. What is that?
What?
That sound.
My air conditioner.
Oh.
Yeah.
Entertaining. But you know, it was a nice diversion. So
Yes, it was.
Thank you, idiot trolls. I appreciate that.
We love you.
He did start funny. But the cat guy then got a little disgusting.
Yep.
Some people just don't know when to stop. They take something and it's gone too far and
Yep.
it's like, whatever.
That one honestly threw me for a loop a little bit.
You know, it's funny though. You can report them to YouTube and they'll shut down their channels for doing stuff like that.
Let someone else do it. I've got better things to do with my time.
Yeah, but you always got to look at the wording. It's idiotic wording.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad Cat Guy's not here because he was icky after a while. He went from the point of being funny to just plain
Stupid.
gross. Yeah. See,
Now,
Ronnie
if I
didn't
would
like
just stop watching or touching things, I wouldn't be screwing up my nails. What?
I need to do my nails. They are jacked right now. They are jacked. Ronnie, I think you should go over to Amanda's house so she can do your nails. Fingers and toes, and if you've got any kids, do theirs. I'm debating doing the dogs. Please know that I'm joking. I wish there was a chart to do the nail polish. I want to know how many hundreds of years it will take me to use all my nail polish.
Well, I can tell you this. It takes about 2 months for me to use up a nail polish.
I think it takes me longer because I'm not as diligent about it. Mine is too, Jen. Look at the stuff. It is awful.
That is not awful.
Oh, look.
That one's.
That's bad. I got my little nail basket here. And if nothing else, I can just at least take off the hideous, offending polish.
Yeah, 2 to 3 months, Jen.
That's impressive. I wish I could get through it that fast. What are you sending a photo of? Ronnie doesn't want to have his nails polished. That's a shame.
Yes, this is life right now.
Hey, Natasha. We are live. And we're crazy.
I want this rapid dry stuff gone because it doesn't work. Aw, thank you, Natasha. That's probably another troll. Why do I think that this is a troll?
Because it probably is.
Probably, but that at least
It made your day.
It did. If you're a troll, don't tell me you're a troll.
But it's a legit channel.
I'm glad you like my channel. Thank you.
This glitter will not come off. When is my no buy over? Because I need to buy some.
What is it, June 24th?
23rd.
Oh, sorry, I added a day.
23rd is like the last day of the no buy, so I can actually purchase on the 24th. Did I say that right?
Hi, Wendy. Yes, you did.
Wendy, you're never too late, honey. The party doesn't get started until you're here.
That's right. Now things will get interesting.
Hey. This glitter. It's like I
think Natasha is a troll.
Probably. I'm going to say yes on that one.
Well, you know, get well soon, Natasha. Get well soon.
Look at this. Do you see how it just does not come off around the glitter?
Yep.
That's what frustrates me. Yeah. That's like Mike.
Mm.
You remember from Porky's?
I've never seen Porky's.
What?
I know.
I'm thinking that's what it is.
Well, I like you too, Kathy. Oh, that's so funny that you said.
Yeah. TROLL.
Kathy said to buff the. I think she was talking about the glitter.
Yeah. I do not have my buffer in here, but I should try that, Kathy. Thank you. That would make life a lot easier.
I still have. I should have shown it before. I still have nail polish underneath this that just won't go away. It's like almost stained my nails.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah. But it's not from this polish. So
I get staining a lot, but that's why I put polish over it. So no one sees the stains anymore.
that's right. The stains don't exist now. What stains?
If I polish over it, the stains don't exist.
It's like gray hair. It doesn't exist if you color your hair.
That's right. Until 2 days later when it grows out, because that's how fast mine grows. You know, I have been out of the business for a while since I started having kids. Actually, before I started having kids. So I have not worked in a salon in, let's see, just shy of 20 years. So a lot of things that people were doing 19 years ago are not the same as now. But I need to get back into it. I do. That's part of the reason why I have so much nail polish. I got addicted when I was working in a salon, and that addiction has stayed, and the desire to polish my nails hasn't.
20 years. That's how long it's been since I've been in high school.
I have some nail polishes that are that old.
That's great. Huh? That's great.
That I don't know. Do you know that one, Amanda?
I don't know. I know I watched Sister Act the other day.
I wonder if it's a movie that I would even recognize. Because I don't watch everything. Now, you got to tell us, Wendy. Don't leave us hanging, baby girl.
Okay, I want to say it. Who's upset? I don't want to talk about what happened, but I want to just say who's upset that Roseanne was canceled.
Wasn't that canceled like decades ago?
No. It came back.
I'm messing with you. I'm totally
I was about to slap you.
I didn't watch it, so I can't be upset with it. And I've never seen Sister Act 2, so that's why I didn't.
Okay, I saw the first one the other day, but I've seen them multiple times.
Sammy into House.
I'm just so sad because they actually picked up for the second season and now it's canceled, which sucks. Oh, I loved the new show. It was so good. It was funny. I too. I'm hoping another network picks up the show.
Well, that doesn't happen too often. It happens, but not too often.
Yeah. But it was so good. So
if you sent it to Instagram, like private, I did not get it because I'm actually on my phone live, so I can't look. When I'm on Amanda's channel, I'm on my phone. When I'm on my channel, I'm on my laptop because of the way that
it works.
Google is goofy for the Hangouts.
Yeah, Google's dumb.
And I can't get if you send it as like a private message, then I can't get those on my laptop. I don't know why.
I wish Instagram would do that, where you can get the chat on your laptop.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yep.
I mean, I guess that kind of defeats the purpose of instant, but I mean, is anything really instant on Instagram?
True.
I wish I could see it. I really wish I could, because now I'm curious, but it's
What?
I'm live on my phone because that's how I roll. Glitter is everywhere.
That's okay. Glitter is life.
Yeah, if you want to send it through Facebook, I'll take a look. I can't share it though because
I want to see it too. I don't know what you're sending, but I want to see it because I'm nosy like that.
Be nosy. It's okay.
I'm nosy.
I need to clean up my nails now. I really need to get back into doing my nails more frequently. Like, I'm so out of practice. It's kind of like when I stopped working at the salon, then, I don't know, I just kind of gave up on using polishes regularly. Just send it to both of us at the same time. Just like in the same chat. I'm trying to remove all of the glitter from everything.
Good luck with that. You'll get rid of it in like 20 years.
Right. Kathy, are you still a nail tech or did you give it up? I've thought about going back into the workforce after my youngest is in school, but I kind of don't want to. Hey, Kana.
Hi, Kana.
I just, at that age, I don't know that I want to go back into the workforce. And even though I got reciprocity from Nevada to here, I have not kept up with my license and I'm out of practice. And do I really want to mess with public? Do I really want to do that? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know. I've kind of gotten to where I don't like people in my face. When I used to work in a salon, I would actually try to talk people out of manicures and get pedicures instead, because I know a lot of people are grossed out by feet. I'm not, because you soak them first, and I don't like other people's faces in my face. I would much rather have their face up here and me deal with their feet that have been soaking. And I don't know. I'm just weird. I'm weird.
Jen, paint your nails.
I gotta see it. I'm going there now.
Paint your nails. Just paint your nails with us.
Am I gonna be like completely shocked?
No.
Are they grotesque? It's taking forever to load. For some reason.
No. They're not grotesque.
It's like a tiny little picture. I need to pump up the jam. Why will it not like get bigger so I can see? Oh, honey, take that shit off your hands.
Thank you.
You're not gonna cuss. You'd be better without anything at all.
Exactly. See, but it's not a mess. What is a mess is people that paint their nails
and their cuticles and their fingers and everything else.
And see, and it bothers me now. So
I started that, and I'm sorry.
Yes, you did.
Because I had to start pointing it out.
Yeah, you did. So now I critique them.
I'm funny about stuff like that. If you're going to polish your nails and not clean them up, don't.
That's why I showed you Danielle's nails. Danielle's nails, they have always been like that. Like, even in elementary school, her nails were like that. They were perfect.
And there's nothing wrong with having perfect nails.
No.
And I love it when people post pictures of their nails on Instagram. I absolutely love it because I like the nail art. I love the aesthetic of like a perfectly manicured hand. But
Right.
if you just slap some damn polish on your hands and it's all over your cuticles, it's on your fingers and everything, do not put it on Instagram unless it has the caption, "Look at this hot mess that I just put on my hands."
Yeah, pretty much.
Seriously.
Yeah,
I know
pretty
we
much.
don't all do perfect polish. And I'm not going to judge the average person's nails, but if you purposely put it on Instagram to show it off, it better damn look good.
Mm-hmm. Because of this chick, I don't put my nails on Instagram anymore.
She doesn't even like to show me pictures of her hands anymore, but that's different.
No, it's not. I have to go ahead and give her a disclaimer. I give her a disclaimer.
I do it too, though, don't I?
Yeah, you do.
I'm sending you this picture of my palette, but don't look at my nails because they need to be done. Kana, I'm not surprised that yours are perfect.
One of the things that, I wanted to ask you guys. Let's see if I can reach it. Yeah. Does anyone have this palette? Because I'm trying to figure out a way to get it clean because it's not.
What do you mean, get it clean?
It's gross. It's gross.
And you've tried with alcohol?
Yes, and it's gross.
Let me see your grossness.
It's gross. It's really gross. It's just gross. And then if you lift up this foam, it's even gross. I have taken, look at that. That is gross. I've even taken Q-tips and everything. It's gross. It's gross.
You know what that is? It's like the oil from your skin.
Oh, that's even more gross.
Well, what you need to do is if you have like a toner or a astringent or a liquid makeup remover, it'll come right off.
I have an oil makeup remover.
No, oil will soak into the cardboard.
Oh, that's the only one that I have.
And you've tried alcohol on a
Yeah.
tip and it didn't work?
No.
Yeah, it's because alcohol doesn't break down the oil.
And I know this thing is foam, so it's so gross.
Well, yeah, I don't know what to tell you if you don't have something that will break that down.
it's just, and part of me is like, I mean, I even took this out and cleaned it, and I know that there's still like makeup on it, like powder and stuff, but I did scrub the inside of it, and obviously it's not clean now, but I want to depot it or something because it's
Kana, you crack me up.
it's gross. That makes sense, Kana.
Kana to me is the ultimate and funny, and I don't know if we're kind of close in age. I find
oh no, she's funny.
Her humor is so dry and absolutely hysterical to me. I don't know what it is about you, Kana. I can just totally relate to you, and I find you absolutely hysterical. Oh, I think the husband's home. It's the husband. Oh, yeah, baby. Flex for me. I'm number one. Thank you.
Aww.
He's not even talking. So you probably don't even believe that he's standing there, but...
Oh, I totally believe it. Hi, Jessica's husband. This is the troublemaker.
Did you at least see his hand? It'll come back in the live feed. Those are not my hands.
You're a goofball. And by the way, you eat messy.
I sent her a picture yesterday of you eating.
You're messy.
Well, they're crabs. They're supposed to be messy.
Messy. Messy.
The Marylanders just don't understand.
Crabs are meant to be eaten messy, apparently. It's probably why I don't eat them. I don't like that messy stuff on my hands.
At least I got them.
They're all saying hi, Jessica's husband. Okay. You're going to go do what Steve does every other day? Okay.
Don't make too fun. No, not going there. Never mind.
He's going to do something very, very exciting. Don't be jealous.
I'm not. I'm trying to clean this. My mind went straight into the gutter because I'm 5.
He's going to mow the grass.
Oh, I was going to yell. I swear to you, I was going to yell out, just as long as you're quiet. We don't want to hear you.
Gutter girl. Family channel. We don't say bad words and think bad things.
I didn't say
Except
bad
when I was
words.
talking about seeing people's janky nails on Instagram, and then bad words came out.
I was just
riled up.
I was just simply saying, mow the grass quietly.
There is nothing quiet about mowing the grass.
I'm trying to cover for myself. Hush.
Our neighbor likes to mow his grass every other day. It's kind of funny. It's like, oh, my grass grew a 0.5 millimeter. I must go cut it.
Wow.
I'm sure all people have neighbors like that.
My cousin actually used to go ahead and mow the grass, and then he would go out there with scissors.
No.
He was in that OCD. Yes.
No.
Yes.
It's grass. It does its own thing.
Yes.
Was he that OCD about everything in life?
Yes. Everything, yeah.
Did he have any kind of a flaw?
Oh, yeah.
What was his flaw?
A drunk.
Oh, yeah, because that's always good. Not.
Big time drunk. He's still alive, though. And he's a hypochondriac.
I know quite a few of those.
Yeah. Jen, it probably is a little bit older than 5, but I had to think quickly.
Kana, if someone's going to come over on a Sunday morning at 7 a.m. to complain about your lawn not being mowed, then they can get their happy butt on the mower and do it themselves. You're shaking my camera.
Amen.
Edward Scissorhands. He was kicking the stand. It was
He's
not
rude.
He's entertaining though.
Yes,
I
he
find
is.
him funny.
I would hope so.
Most days anyway. Most days. I cannot find my cuticle pusher and it's like driving me nuts. It is driving me bonkers.
I don't have one.
I must look and see if I put it up here. Sorry if my big butt is on screen.
It's not, just your back.
Okay, good. I'm trying to see if it's up here. I used to have it up here, but now I just don't know where it is. That ain't right. A girl needs a cuticle pusher in her life.
I don't have one.
Oh, look, I've got hair like attached to my shirt. I can see it in the playback.
Are you shedding again?
Non-stop. I don't get it with people that complain about other people's yards. If you got an issue with it, you deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
It was yesterday, Kathy, and thank you. I will tell him when he comes back. He's already gone to go get his shoes on and go cut the grass. His birthday is over. He needs to get some work done.
Get on then.
Chop, chop.
Time's
Right.
a wasting.
I am totally disturbed by the fact that I cannot find my cuticle pusher. Look at these cuticles. They're looking wretched. My nails are all stained. They look awful.
I just paint my nails. So, yeah. I do use cuticle oil, though, for some reason.
I need to get some more, but I'm on a no-buy. So, I'm out.
I'm sure I could send you half of this. And it's,
You know what? I have sweet almond oil. I can use that.
That's true. You can.
I can use that.
What? Macaroni and cheese rolls? Sammy, I know. I know.
I think Amanda's nails always look nice.
Oh, well, thank you for lying.
Except for that one time you had like all of them except like one nail was missing. Like polish was missing on one nail or something.
That happens to me a lot.
Well, you know.
Usually whenever that happens, it's because of anxiety and I peeled it off probably right before I filmed or something.
It happens. I need to soak mine and really take care of these cuticles because I haven't done that for a while and I have not I haven't been taking as good a care of my nails and I need to get on that. I've been a slacker.
It's their birthday, Kathy. Happy birthday to them.
Happy birthday to them. Happy birthday to them. My my niece is on the 3rd and my mother-in-law is next Thursday. A lot of Geminis. My brother-in-law is the 3rd, my niece is the 5th, and my mother-in-law is the 7th. It's like bam, 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 bam. Gemini Central.
I'm so sorry.
I've learned to deal with it.
I could live on macaroni and cheese.
I need a macaroni alternative. I can live on cheese.
There's nothing. There's nothing.
You can't make keto mac and cheese.
They have the pasta zero stuff, but I'm telling you, that stuff is gross.
And it probably isn't low glycemic.
I'm not exactly sure. Let me see if I could go ahead and look it up.
Chips and salsa would be good, but I can't eat it.
Let's see.
What is it? Pasta zero? Is
Yep.
that like Coke Zero?
It's low in carbs, gluten-free. It's
I got no issues with gluten. It's not about the gluten.
no, I know, but it is vegan. let's see. It is
Well,
so.
if it's vegan, then I don't want it.
It's got water, cognac flour, chickpea flour, potato starch, calcium hydroxide, reduced iron, and folic acid.
Got 4 carbs, but 3 fibers, so only 1 net carb. But what does it taste like? Buttocks or what?
You have to seriously. Okay. Whenever you go ahead and cook it, you have got to rinse it really, 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 really well.
Really?
If you don't rinse it out well enough, it's going to smell
like
the ocean.
Shirataki.
It's going to smell like fish and dirt.
What is shirataki?
Mushrooms. So what you have to do is you have to really rinse it out, and then you put it on a pan and you kind of like cook it.
Not shiitake, shirataki.
Shirataki. I don't know.
What is it made of?
I forget.
I'm looking now because I want to know what it is, because it's kind of icky looking. It's another name is devil's tongue noodles.
It is made from the cognac, Konjac. Yeah.
Shirataki are thin, translucent, gelatinous,
traditional Japanese noodles. Yep.
When you throw the word gelatinous in there, it
is really an experience that you'll only experience once. Now it takes on the flavor of whatever you cook it, supposedly. That's what they say. Yeah, well, I've
got 2 words for you. Hell no.
If you're gonna have some pasta, eat the pasta. That's just if you want mac and cheese, eat the mac and cheese.
No.
Because it's not a replacement.
I would just rather have cauliflower and cheese, because I love cauliflower and I love cheese.
Just kill it with cheese.
I could just eat plain cheese and I'm okay with that.
Me too. I love cheese.
May I never poop again.
Woohoo! Stomach aches, here we come.
Yeah. No. I can't do it. That sounds nasty.
Spaghetti squash is gross.
I used to like spaghetti squash, but now it's too high in carbs.
I didn't. I've tried it multiple ways and I'm just not a fan. I can eat just about any other squash except spaghetti squash.
No.
Just can't do it. But the pasta zero doesn't taste like that. It tastes more like I don't know. It's gross.
I like cheese with pepperoni and then almonds on the side. That's a frequent occurrence for me. Can't go wrong with cheese, pepperoni, or almonds. Or any nut for that matter. This conversation is like
it's all over the place.
But I'm glad we're being indecent. Sugar, salt and pepper, and walnuts. That sounds not good.
No. I love salami.
I just tasted it for the first time like a couple weeks ago.
For the first time?
Yeah. Well, I was allergic to pork for a long time, and then I had to do a blood test to see if I had overcome that allergy, and I have.
Oh, well, that's good.
So there's a lot of things that I'm trying for the first time. I'm telling you, I am making up for lost time with bacon.
Well, that's a good thing.
Bacon is my friend. Nice, Jen. Okay, well, you enjoy that. that odd spaghetti squash with sugar, salt and pepper, and walnuts.
Yep.
Have at it.
Yep.
I can do salt and pepper and I can do walnuts, but I can't do the squash or the sugar. Oh, Jen, I'll eat your share of bacon for you. No, it's too high in carbs. Nope, not going to do it. Not worth it to me. I will have to take your word on it. Oh, that's horrible. I live on chicken. Could you imagine being allergic to chicken?
I feel like I've turned into a chicken with how much chicken I eat.
I have allergies to live chickens because of the feathers and stuff, but once they're plucked, it's all good. Well, it's not a diet, it's a lifestyle. I don't even call it a diet because it's definitely a lifestyle change for me because I showed signs of pre-diabetes. My mother died of a disease that is prevalent in insulin-dependent diabetics, and I take that seriously. So to me, it's not a diet, it's a life change. So I don't just randomly eat things. I mean, I do have built-in cheat days, which are usually like a cheat meal, not a whole day, but I save those few and far between days for things that are known quantities that I love. Let's put it that way, not for trying things that don't even sound good to me.
There's so much guilt, and I just want to say this. There's so much guilt whenever we talk about diets and everything. Because it took me so long to lose all the weight that I lost. I feel so bad because I was that person that said, this is the lifestyle change. This is how I'm going to be forever. And I firmly believe that. And then life happened. And I sit here and I'm guilty and I feel like such a hypocrite. So I sit there and I just say nothing because what can I say? Because I'm the girl that lost 87 pounds and then gained it all back.
You didn't gain it all back.
Oh, I'm sure I did.
No.
I'm sure I did. I don't know.
I saw those pictures of you before and you don't look like that.
Well, I feel like I do.
You don't.
So, and I haven't been on the scale. But I feel that guilt. I feel it in my chest and in my stomach. And it gives me just that bad feeling. So I'm glad that I am back on the right track. Because
you're on the right track, and
I am.
I'm definitely on the right track, and I think having tried all the other things has really made a difference this time around. And talking to you and Yana about it in our daily chats and stuff like that has kept me motivated.
It's so hard for me to sit there and say, yeah, I know exactly how you should lose weight. If you want to do low calorie, this is exactly how you do it. And then I just picture in their head, they're thinking, why is this fat girl giving me advice on how to lose weight? But yet not realizing that just last year, I was like this big.
You were tiny.
It's too tiny, but tiny.
But I think that we as adults of a more mature variety, not like excessively mature, but we're not children. We're not
right.
We've lived a little bit. We've yo-yoed. We've been up. We've been down. We've been up. We've been down.
It happens.
It's done, but we also know that applying it is sometimes easier said than done.
Yep.
But and I think given family history, given my history, and for me, the ease of doing keto, I think that's why it works for me. Because I don't feel like I'm dieting, because I'm not.
I didn't feel like I was dieting either on the low calorie one.
And that's the beauty of it.
Yep. We both have the same goals because I am type 2 diabetic. My blood sugar is still, it's back. Well, it wasn't balanced for a while, and now it's balanced back to where it should be. But I am type 2 diabetic, but to get my blood sugar normal, I'm doing something completely different than you, because that's just simply what works for me.
And that's the coolest thing is
it is. It's our same goals, just a different way of approaching it.
Right. But, and you know what works for you, and I know what works for me. And I did try, you got to give me credit. I did try the low cal thing.
Yes, you did. You tried for a while.
In some ways it was great for me, but my personality type, I couldn't do that long term. It, for me personally, it's not sustainable, because one, I don't like to count anything. I just like to do. And I'm a binger.
Binging is my problem.
See, so you know what I mean. And
yeah, it's very hard not to binge. I am a legitimate binger. Yeah.
I don't feel hungry at all doing keto. And I don't feel like I'm eating diet type foods. And so I don't miss the things that I don't have anymore.
As you can tell, probably after a year of knowing each other, I do things in excess. So it doesn't matter if it's coffee, if it's books, if it's makeup, if it's dieting, it doesn't matter what it is. I do it in excess. And all I have to say is I'm so proud. I do not drink and I don't do drugs, because I would probably be dead.
I'm the same way. I have a very obsessive personality about everything from A to Z.
Too. Yep.
And it's hard.
Yeah, it is. It's very hard. I go from one addiction to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. And I'll tell you, every time that I do every time I'm addicted to something, I will say that I will be addicted to this forever. And then all of a sudden, on to the next thing. That's my life.
That door closes and another one opens.
Immediately. And if I cannot find a void from one to another, food takes its place.
And I'm trying to get that. I'm trying to get to the point where food doesn't, or when I have a craving for something, and we all have it. Women tend to have it more than men, because we have hormonal fluctuations, to put it gently.
Right.
That's when I try the different recipes, the different keto recipes that I find, so that I feel like I'm cheating without cheating, if that makes sense.
Hopefully this year I will have lost weight enough to where I could do a video around the holidays and explain how you can go ahead and avoid the holiday food and not feel like you've been left out, because right now I don't feel comfortable doing that. I don't think people would take me serious.
I'm getting closer to that. I'm feeling good.
That's good. That's good.
Get there.
One of the most common things people ask me, or has asked me in the past, is, whenever I was this big, or whenever I was in the process of being that big, they asked me, how do you avoid, Christmas and Halloween and just Easter and Thanksgiving and all of that stuff? I say, bring your own side dish and make it, and you eat whatever protein there is, and then you eat the side dish and make some kind of dessert for you, whether it's like a sugar-free muffin or whatever, and you know exactly what you're going to eat. And if people don't like it, oh well. If they're family and they love you and they want you there, they're not going to care what you eat and what you don't eat. And if they do care, screw them.
Exactly. Hey, Tiffany.
Hi, Tiffany.
I think I have the same struggles that you have, because there's holidays specifically are generally not low carb or keto friendly.
No, so you have to make something and take it with you. But make sure, so it's not considered rude, that you take things that is enough for everyone.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, I have to say that I'm very thankful that my in-laws are doing low carb now.
That's good.
They're not following keto, but I do a modified keto. I don't consume as much fat because I'm not at maintenance yet.
Right.
So, you know, I'm what I consider a modified keto because I don't want to consume that much fat because the fat is the fuel. And if I'm consuming the fuel, then the fat of my body is not turning into the fuel. If that
Right.
makes sense.
Yeah.
So, thankfully now when we go to my in-laws, it's easier because they're cutting back on a lot of the carbs. So they still have the temptations because of the rest of the family,
Right.
but they generally have more safe options. I mean, we haven't done the holidays yet. This has just started for them
Right.
early this year, where I started a while back and I had to go off it for a while and tried the low cal and whatever.
Right.
And I learned a lot. And I learned I don't eat that much fat because my body doesn't like that much fat. But it's easier. It is easier. But yeah, definitely take a dish that is appropriate for whatever diet you're doing.
Yep.
And have enough to share.
And make a dessert that's appropriate for your diet. That way, you know, like anytime Thanksgiving was around, I made a crustless pumpkin pie. So it was the same. It was the same, made the same exact way, only
No crust.
no crust.
Mm-hmm.
And I love crust.
Oh,
So I knew that I was
pie.
safe. I knew that I was safe from the stuff until, you know, there's deviled eggs right beside me.
Oh,
that I'm
see,
staring at the whole time.
I can eat the whole platter of deviled eggs. And
Oh,
then
me
as
too.
long as you're not behind me tomorrow, then we're good.
I could eat plate after plate after plate after plate of deviled eggs. Deviled eggs are the best.
I love them. But see, that's why I say I don't feel like I'm dieting, because on keto, I could eat the whole platter and it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I can't have the bread. I can't have the pie. I can't, have like stuffing. Not that I don't eat stuffing anyway. I never have, but you know what I mean? I can't have the sweet potatoes or anything like that. But like on Thanksgiving, just naturally the best meal of the year to me is Thanksgiving. So my brain goes there, but I can eat the turkey. I can eat the sauerkraut. I can, eat the deviled eggs, and the crab dip normally is eaten with crackers. I just eat it with a fork now.
See, Christmas is what gets me, and New Year's Eve, because my mom makes this. You would love it. It's sausage. I think it's like a spicy sausage, and it has Velveeta cheese and hamburgers. But you put it on, and you fry it all together, and then you put it on these little pumpernickel breads, little tiny breads, and it's so good.
See, I couldn't eat that. One, Velveeta is too high in carbs for a cheese, and then I couldn't do the bread. Sausage and ground beef I can do, but then it kind of loses something there.
Yeah. It loses the whole thing.
See, Ronnie's trying to get my deviled eggs.
No.
That makes me want to go make some hard-boiled eggs, because I could go for some egg salad.
That sounds really good.
I love egg salad.
Me too.
And I haven't had it in weeks. I've been lazy. I need to meal prep. I really do. I've been a lazy meal prepper.
Shame on you.
I know. And I've been eating well, but I haven't done meal preps.
And on that note, I need to eat some lunch. And it's past 3:00 anyway.
I had sausage and bacon for lunch. Is that weird? But I didn't eat breakfast. I'm weird.
Nope.
Eggs. Well, you go eat some lunch. What are you having today?
I have no idea. I think I'm just going to actually make a protein shake.
It's something.
Yep.
And I think I'm going to go wake up my pretty princess, because she is past her wake up time, and I might go get some meal prep done. I might go do some eggs.
If I realized what the time was, you could have already been doing that. But, I wasn't paying attention.
It's all good. It is all good. I think I'm going to go chop up some romaine lettuce. I'm going to hard boil some eggs, and I'm going to get some meal prep done because it's grocery shop day tomorrow. So I got to make sure it's in the fridge.
Meal prep.
Meal prep.
Send me pictures later.
Yeah, I can do that. I'll have a princess with me. You know, I'll send you pictures of her.
Well, yeah, but I want to see your meal prep.
Enjoy that shower, Tiffany.
All right. Thank you guys for coming, even though this was sort of like a little bit later than normal.
And it was random.
And all over the place thing.
But that's what it is. That's what girls do when they hang out for lunch dates. They just sit and talk and chat about nonsense.
And Friday, we are not going to be live. Just so you guys know.
It would be very strange if somehow I managed to do Friday, but odds are no Friday night because it's my husband's birthday week and he usually works on Friday nights and he's going to be home. So for some bizarre reason, I kind of want to hang out with my husband for
Can't imagine
Friday night. Yeah. It's craziness, isn't it?
Odd.
So
we will see you guys next week. And
next week here on Amanda's channel next Wednesday.
Yep.
And not this coming Friday, but the following Friday, we should be back on track on my channel.
Hopefully. Pretty sure.
Fairly certain. Barring
Kinda, sorta.
Other weird things.
There you go. All right. Bye, guys.
I'll see you guys later. Bye.